Let's draw the sketch of this cute dog to look like that. Follow me in this tutorial. We can summarize the head of the dog with simple shapes, like the head can be contained within a rectangular. So we can make a kind of like a robot of this dog to use as a helplines. The lower part of the head of the dog, where the nose is also another rectangular. The ears can be described as a small triangle and another rectangular. Draw a line that split the face in the middle. From this line, the face will be symmetrical. Now let's find the position of the eyes on both sides of the line. With those lines, we can even define the nose and the space between the eyes. Use the rectangular as a guideline and round the shape of the head around the corners and near the ears. Round the shape of the nose as well. Let's find the position of the nose with a basic simple sphere. Let's define the mouth as well with 2 lines. Draw a line above the rectangular of the nose to find the position of the eyes. Now let's draw the eyes by drawing round spheres. Draw the pupils to make sure that the dog is looking in the right direction. Start adding more details to the rest of the shape of the head. The eyebrow area starts from the 2 help lines from the center. Draw a sphere to signify where the eyebrow area is going to be. Slowly, start adding more details and be more observant. Add some chunks of hair on the body. Now let's start erasing the help lines. We don't need them anymore. We'll start working on the nose. Now you can start to be more observant and see how the shape of the nose is actually going. One nostril on one side and the other nostril looking on the other direction. The nose is not completely round, it's a little bit longer, so observe the shape and try to come as close as possible to the nose of the dog. Start adding some chunks of hair around the mouth, the chin, so you get closer and closer to the shape and the look of the dog. Let's now go back and work on the eyes. They're the most important thing. With a softer pencil such as 8B, start adding contours on the eyes. Here it is again time to be more observant and see that the eyes are not completely round. It is important to achieve this cute puppy-like look. And now start adding more chunks of hair. Follow the image and see where you can see visible chunks of hair and add them there with a few strokes. Start erasing the help lines to have a clean image. I'm using two different pencils, 8B and 2B, to achieve different look and different intensity of the pencil. With 8B, I work on the darker area, such as the eyes, just intensify the color there. And I'm going to use the same pencil for the nose. See that there is a visible shading of the nose on the lower part of the nose, and the nose is brighter on the upper part where the light is falling. I'm going to enhance the little mouth that is underneath the tongue and start adding more chunks of hair. I'm following the image and seeing where the areas are darker and where they are lighter, where I can see visible chunks of hair, and there I add both shading and some hairs. I'm going to shade the area around the eyes, so the eyes can pop out and the volume of the dog can be more significant and more visible. I'm going to shade the ears, and you shade something when you tilt your pencil a little bit. You don't draw with the pencil straight on. Use the pencil very softly to add the shading. As I said, tilt the pencil to add the shading. You see the difference between the shading and the line. Adjust the ear if the ear seems too short, as it looks like in this case for me. Here you can adjust and add changes, add more details. Draw and refine, and jump from one spot to the other. Don't get stuck in just one area until it's finished. That's how you're going to lose sight of the whole, which is not good for the image, for your picture. So I'm just adding more details, and this process can continue for a long time until you know how finished and how polished you want the drawing to be. Personally, I enjoy to have the drawing being more sketchy. It looks more alive and more hand-drawn. I don't want to have a painting or drawing that looks photorealistic too much. I mean, that's why you draw. I'm going to leave the body just as a sketch, unfinished, to make the head pop out and look more as an art. And now we are done!